what's everybody's me, Jess, back again for another review. This time we're looking at from the Godzilla King of the Monsters NECA toy line in Target exclusive Burning Godzilla. Now before we look at Godzilla himself, we're going to move him to the side, bring the package over, and take a good look at this thing. Now, like I said, this is a Target exclusive, though there is no area on this box that says so, but it is a Target exclusive. The image is using the poster image of Godzilla instead of using the blue. Obviously, it's the orange. Change the background for destruction scenery. Don't really care for this box art. I don't like the whole metal stuff, but I do like the Monsterverse logo there with the monarch symbol. We have the title, we have the name of the monster, we have the title of the film, we have here 65th anniversary, we have all this stuff that the figure can do. We got a product shot right here with other figures of the toy line. There you go. We got a little read up, and there you go. And that's it for the box itself. On the outside, we're going to open this up real quick. We have a product shot. And in here, we have, it's a destroyed city scenery. And there you go. So, we're going to throw this guy out of the way, bring the figure back, and we're going to discuss him. Now, looking at the figure, this figure looks so good. It looks amazing. I think they did a great job with the overall painting, using the sculpt of the figure that they've been using. This is the third outing. It's a great mold, and the painting looks great. However, there are two major complaints here. Well, one major complaint, one minor complaint. The minor complaint: the figure is casted in translucent red plastic. Now, since it's translucent plastic, the joints are not going to be as tight on this compared to the previous releases, which would not be a bad thing because tight joints causes breakage and all that stuff. However, there are some points of the figure that are a bit loose. For this arm, not putting any pressure at all, it's kind of loose. The leg here, it's a bit loose, as you can see, kind of loose going on. Bit looseness going there. A lot over here, went in and out. And rotating this is a loose. Not so bad here, but here. And also, before I move on, as you can see, the tail droops. It can get into poses, but when you pick it up, it droops. It's a minor complaint because there are only certain points where it's loose. It's not a whole flopping mess. So that's why it's only a minor complaint. The big complaint is dorsal plates. As you can see here, there's chipping going on, there's flaking going on, and it shows up on other parts of this figure. Probably can't notice it, but I have noticed that there's flaking going on with the dorsal plates, and this seems to be a recurring QC issue. Some having a more severe case with the flaking than others, and I don't know what's going on with NECA in terms of using this type of paint. Either they didn't just use one coat and they said that was it, or they didn't bother to use some type of coating to protect it from the flaking. But yeah, so that's a bummer. That really bums me out about that issue. But that being the case, like I said, this guy looks great. The other paint they used for this guy is they're using some black for some scaling going on, and they're using also red paint in between the scaling, as you can see. And it just looks really good. It looks really good. Using it on the translucent red plastic, it really emphasizes the whole burning aspect of this figure. Is it screen accurate? No. However, it still looks great. You can't complain if it looks good. Even like the way the eyes are painted, the mouth is painted, the tongue is even painted. Even though I have the issues with the flaking, the dorsal plates, they look awesome. I can't say anything else about that. So, with that being said, let's go on to the articulation. The head is for the mouth. Opens and closes. Top of the head moves side to side. This part moves, but I'm scared to move it without causing any more flaking going on. So, it moves a bit, but take my word for it. There's articulation there. The arms go in and out. elbow joint, up and down. Twist at that elbow joint. Twist at the wrist. Move in and out. And of course, arms go up and down. Torso moves left to right. Legs go all the way around. There's no real kind of outward articulation. Knees bend. Twist at the knee. And the feet. Side to side. Forward a bit. Well, back a bit, forward a bit, and a bit side to side. There's a joint here, 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 here. So you have a lot of points of articulation here. So yeah, you can curl it up or down, however you want to do it. So with that being the case, will I recommend this figure? If you're a Godzilla fan, if you are a fan of the film, if you are a fan of the Burning Godzilla, yes, on all marks. Like I said, despite my issues, I love this thing. I'm glad it's in my collection. If there were no paint issues here, this thing would be perfect. And that's really all I have to say. This guy is awesome, bringing the box back. So hopefully you enjoyed this review. This is Burning Godzilla. I am Jazz Santi, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace!